I am live. You're live. Yay. So I'm live. So man, they go, I'm gonna say I'm sorry, even if I don't know what I did wrong. Yeah. And now I got no one. It's like they're like, oh. So there I am. I got my one lone person, and I'm just doing this. I'm inside it and feel like taking it. I have to take everything outside. It's a pain. So we got our stuff for the filtering system. It's like, Jesus Christ. But now I got the filter and all that going. It's all going good. I spent a lot on it. So, if we get a new pool, we'll have it all set. Anyhow, how's everyone's day been? Hopefully very well. I received a message from a friend, and then I got kind of mad because I didn't get what the message said. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I was ready to change the content and everything. I have another channel I can go live on, but I had to verify everything. I got a whole nother channel that I can move from. And that's the way it goes. I don't expect, yeah. Some people get really weird, and I had that happen again, and they act like they don't need to treat you with respect, and you're like, well, just say you're sorry. Shit. Yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever. Jeez. I get to that. So anyway, I was thinking of, let's see, California's. We're going to go for fun psychics. Yay. Let's see. No, I'm not going to. Chat. All right. I want to. Wow, he's got like blonde hair. Look, they have different people in the shows. It's like, wow, or if he's Swedish. I'm guessing that is Swede. Please share. About this time, which is charging, yeah. It's the time where it's, hard to get. Oh my gosh, it's like they're all, oh my God. I can't even get one. Oh, shoot. It's all callbacks. I want to yeah. Oh, it looks like I'm not going to be using this. Oh. Wow, I'm looking through all this and there's not a single one that I can really talk to. Like, oh crap. Didn't really. Yeah. They're all like in use. Oh crap. I've never seen it like this. Is there something maybe wrong? Oh, hot deals. Let's look up hot deals. There we go. Now we're seeing some. All right. Oh my gosh. It's like, no, I don't want any. I'm rising. All right. What I'm noticing is, oh shit, it's like they have different ones, like new people and all that stuff. Sorry, I've been looking for Casey. I've been looking for I was going to ask. Naughty. I wanted to go on the psychic hotline, put it on speaker so everyone can hear, and I'm going to pretend I'm Yolanda. I'm a nudist, Yolanda. Okay, I'm so. I'm gonna put I'm a new Yolanda. And I know this guy likes me because in our nudist camp you can see his heart on. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I go and call the 800 the psychic hotline? And do you think if I pretended, you see how good a psychic she is, I'm Yolanda, and I got a crush on a guy that I don't know his name, but I got a real big crush on him. All right, and I'm going to have her figure this out. Paul, I want to go and call. What I was talking about was calling the 800, you know how they have the psychic hotline, and telling them that I'm a nudist named Yolanda. Casey says hello to you. Casey said hello to you. Well, it's somebody in my chat room. He said, "Oh, his name's Eric." Edit. Calling a psychic hotline and pretending you're someone that you're not and seeing if they can catch it. Now, I had called friends of mine and told them the stuff going on in my life, and they're like, oh, that's a lot of stuff. And they're like, oh, I'm still cleaning my office, the office from hell. Well, I am smoking, shoot, what flavor was that? Oh, it's a mixture, like, what flavor is it? Let me see. Okay. This is like crunch berry. It's delicious. I need to buy some more. I just haven't gone to Vegas. And yeah, you can get the cheaper stuff I smoke is okay, but it's so hard on me, on my lungs. I need to take a break for a while from that and just deal with my vape thing. But I need better flavors for me to want to vape. Because then I do crazy shit like call, I do stuff where I call psychic hotlines and pretend I'm somebody I'm not. Really? Oh my God, I gotta look that up. Tincture, is that how you pronounce it? Like Ten, chur? Tincture? I know you've been telling me to make that. I got to go and look it up on YouTube University. Tincture. Oh, tincture. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, tincture. And then I got another idea for what I can do. I want to get a GoPro and put it on and use this. And it's like Tinkerbell, tincture. I'll have to learn how to do that on YouTube University. I learned so many great things. And that's why I try to put this out. On Mondays, I do for the daytime show. It's more or less for kids, but, kids can say, hey, Jimmy's going through some hard times and we need to get some better deodorant. And Steffi says this deodorant's really good. And it really is. Per person, I would say it would be 6 tubes a year, which is relatively reasonable considering the fact that I used to go, and I kid you not, if I was a really sweaty condition, I would go through a good stick in a couple weeks, if that, because I was constantly taking wet wipes and wiping myself and making sure I was, You know how it goes. You want to be clean. So I did try Lume, and I stated on here I was going to try it, and I've revisited it many times and tell people it has changed my life, because I'm one of those people, when I sweat, I'm like full out like wet under my armpits, and you know it. And it's BO, it's not going to smell pretty, but man, I use Lume. I'm like a superhero. And I try to tell people that and keep it informative, at least in the daytime, at nighttime, I want to have a little more to try. So if somebody knows of a place in Vegas that's not super far, I'm thinking, do you got any ideas of what I could try, like a roundabout for something that would be in a vape pen that I can enjoy with you guys? I mean, I don't mind doing the bong at all. I can do both of them. I got plenty of stuff for that. Because I truly enjoy just talking with you, and then you can say stuff back. And the best person I have here is Casey. He's always got lots of stuff to say, and it's an amazing thing. It makes having one person even doing this makes my videos come alive. So, yeah. I'm wearing again, my husband jokes about this. The girl that we have here, Rachel, she stays here. Her mother had come in and we were talking, and she had some flavors and stuff that she had got for us. And she says, "Oh, I could get much more. I can actually do this." And I'm like, "Oh, that's great." So what had happened was she had said, "Oh, you got True Blood." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm showing her all my True Blood stuff. And my husband calls it vampire porn. My son swears everything I watch from HBO has explicit sex. You know what, though? I think everything I have been watching has, It just turns out that there's just a lot of sex in True Blood, like a whole lot. Like a lot. Like more sex than most. I'll be honest with you. There's more sex in True Blood in the male parts. And yeah, I got so in trouble for just playing it. Thank you, Casey. Yes, that's what I said. They're exercising, hun. They're vampires, okay? They're exercising. And of course, my favorite one was Eric, because he was a naughty boy. He was like, I'm Swedish, I'm naughty, do. And that's what I liked. It was great. It was because I got Swedish in me too. So I was like, this is cool. They need to bring this back. You need to bring True Blood back, but not have it in Louisiana. Have it in Prump. Because Prump's a weird kind of place. Have it. Put it in Prump, because that they know where everyone's come out of the coffin, and Prump's going to be there. So I wonder if I can call a real psychic online and try to go and tell them that I'm somebody else, and try to see if I called up the same hotline I was looking at. I called up one morning and I'm like, I wonder what my week's going to be at, because I have still some stuff put on there. And I'm like, so I asked this lady, and she's like telling me to think about my question, to meditate. She needed to know my date of birth. She needed to know, my name, my real name, because I tried to do Yolanda. She goes, "No, your real name, your birth name." I'm like, ooh, she was good. Yeah, that's, yeah. See, porn is good. That's what I try to tell. It keeps people out of trouble. You know what I mean? It is good in a lot of sense. Just like I think that having legalized, you know, I would love Lily Dale. I have, you know, yeah, I do like psychic stuff. Where could I find the Lily Dale? Let me look it up over on let me look it up. Amazon. L-I-L. Oh, New York. Lily Dale, New York. Yep, Lily Dale, the town that talks to the dead. I did. Oh, they even have Lily Dale New York shirts for Amazon Prime. Oh, wow. Oh, it says No One Dies in Lily Dale. It's on HBO. In-Betweeners, The Spiritualist Medium, and wow, this is going to be fun. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to Google it. Google. Yeah, let's Google Lily Dale, New York. Lily. Okay, Lily Dale is in Hammock, connected with the spiritualist movement located in a town Pomfret on the east side of Cascadia Lake next to the village is Cascadia, located in southwestern New York State. Is the 1 hour southwest of Buffalo, halfway to Pennsylvania border. Ah, the average hotel is 149, and then you have flights for 335. And this, okay, home of mediumship and spiritual healing, Lily Dale. I wonder if I can call. I wonder if. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? To call. Oh, I wonder if you can call a psychic there. What do you think? Oh, sounds great. Okay, so it shows all this. We have a variety of ways you can spend time supporting the operation of Lily Dale. Volunteer. Oh, wow. Stay in touch. Join our mailing list to get updates on programs and happenings. Now, I wanted just a psychic reading. Can someone give me a psychic reading? Yeah. Oh, they got workshops. So you've been there, right? You've been to Lily Dale, New York. Meet the mediums of Lily Dale. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. All right. Yeah. Card gathering. Oh. There are 52 registered medium in residence here, charging $80 to $100 for a half-hour reading. To be registered, they pass a number of tests overseen by the members of the assembly that includes 3 readings. Their services of Lilydale Small Town Charm is about $2,200. But it doesn't say about getting readings on the phone, so yeah, I wish it was readings on the phone. Those are fun too. My dad and I, we used to like talk about, finding psychics and stuff. And I was waiting in line at a grocery store over in Michigan, and it was really weird. I get these people, they come up to me, can I talk to you? And I'm like, sure. Yeah. What can I do for you? I never met you. And she started telling me stuff that's going to happen and this and that. Oh yeah. And I'm like, where you want to go. Do you need a seat? Maybe you need to sit down. Everything that woman told me, because I just didn't give her any information. She just told me, look, this is you need to write this down. You got the pen and paper in your purse. Yeah, you go write that down. So I'm writing shit down that she wanted me to keep note of certain things that were like going to be of that year, of that month, around that week. And then she was right on the money. It was freaky. Yeah, I was just wanting to find readings that you can actually get from a real, psychic. And I don't see any, like there's no numbers to call. So medical intuitive are really good. Inspiration stump. Oh my God. This seems neat. I wish, they show different people and different things on, it's very, there is no, I guess it would be like National Spiritual Association churches and the Long Island medium known as is also appealing contemporary. I don't know. There is no phone numbers. Maybe I can look somewhere else and it could be like, finding through some other form of finding mediums online, that you can call or, that the, Oh, you live 3 hours away. Yeah, the Psychic Underground. I loved, it would be like Michigan's Underground, the Southern Michigan. It was like we used to go to this one place. What was that place we used to go to with your mom? That psychic place? Alhambra. Oh my God. I love that place. Oh, jeez. It wasn't the same after the actual owners, and it's like the livelihood you have to have, either kids or somebody who's going to pick up where you left. And Alhambra I don't know what happened. It just lost its luster, and it just wasn't something that was, the people that were working there were not really good psychics. So, yeah. All right. I'll go get that. Okay. But I had my friends and there was this one lady. We used to joke. You ever heard in Bill and Ted, if you see the movie Bill and Ted's like the first movie, they talk about Western Town. I used to drive my bike to Western Town just because I was bored. And there was this psychic lady where we used to joke that she'd go, I got to meditate.
Want to smoke?
I'm smoking now, but I can't smoke in here, and then
Right.
I have to. I'll.
If you want, I'm just cheaping it up in the RV. If you want to come over for a hit or two, I'd be
All right.
I wouldn't say no. You know.
I know. Okay, I'm pretty good right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
I just figured I'd come over and all.
All right, because Casey said he was sorry. He didn't know what he said. He was.
I'm glad that you are in a much better mood now.
So I'm much better.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. We have we're supposed to be empty nesters here. Right, Paul? We're supposed to be empty nesters, right? We are supposed to be empty nesters. Am I correct? My daughter left, and her friend needed a place to have, like, Rachel's here, and now we have another person here. So I'm like, they're living in the old RV my husband had, and it just was sitting there anyway. So we're going to go and get a container so I can contain things. I'm going to empty the house out, and I want to take a sledgehammer and just go to town. Yeah. Because I really hate my house. I would love to. We'll do it at 9 o'clock. I have tried, I think one of my favorite products in like trying stuff, like redoing houses and stuff, but his name is Thomas, and he's a real nice guy. We have 1.25 acres. Yeah, we got nice neighbors. Thomas is nice. I don't want to go smoking. You seemed like you were kind of pissed, and yeah, it's neighbors are good. Yeah, we have a 1.25 acres. It's a lot. You would think, oh yeah, it's only 1 acre, but it's pretty big. What is amazing, and we're going to do some. I want to get my action camera. Well, it's like $500. Oh no, I don't. My land is way nicer than my house. Really, I have this beautiful tree where my hens are at, and then I have trees all around the place, and it's beautiful. And I've seen what, Paul? That's how I was putting it outside. So I plan on getting my teeth done over at the University of Vegas. I've heard a lot of really good things about that, and not crappy work. They want to put the best work in, and they're not going to charge you an arm and a leg and an eyeball, literally. You feel that way. If you have any suggestions, I usually love a good sativa. So I'm thinking, I hate driving out to Vegas unless I have to. Then I don't like. I like going somewhere where when I get I like to get an ounce of each, and I take my husband, so if I can buy extra, I do. I get extra. And I go over to, over here in Trump, but I want to go over in Vegas. I'm just going to try this one that I always end up driving by. I was thinking of doing that. My husband he smokes little, but it has to be either a mixture of both, or just it has to be something where it has to be nothing. It has to be all sativa, and it can't be a real high. Like, it has to be like a 15 or a 16. It has to be real low, because he had tried a indica, and it really put him. It scared us so much, and it literally, what it does is it stops it just slows you way down, and we end up calling paramedics on my husband. We were so freaked out. We'd never seen him that way. So he was for a while because it really helped. It just helped. And I gave him an indica. In the couch, in the couch, in the couch. That's the reason why he doesn't smoke as much. It has to be a hybrid or a sativa. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Sativa. Stuff I have in here makes me thirsty. It's just like you just want to suck the any kind of like water source, which I drink a thing of tea and this and that. So I have some new dolls, I'm going to show you them. Everyone puts on my other shit. I can't even play with my dollies no more. Got my Harry Potter. McGonagall, goddamn, she looks good. It's like, hello, let me do some S&M stuff. Ooh, it's S&M time. Let's go and play. It's like, it's Leviosa. It's like, I am McGonagall. It's like, I didn't do that. God. Oh, I just about the hunting. A vegetable like that. So I got them. I want to keep them in good condition, but I'm bad. I was going to put it in Devin's room and take pictures of him in there, but then I thought, oh, he likes Harry Potter too. Oh, crap. It wouldn't make no difference. She got a cool looking robe, though. Look at excuse me, it's a fashion statement. My grandma had a robe like that. And I could have taken that and I would have been special. These are pretty cool though. It doesn't, yeah, it does. It shows his that I call it the N symbol. McGonagall, I was wondering. Yes. Can I cheat on next exam? It reminds me of the time my friend Elizabeth, she's no longer allowed near my phone. When I first got my phone, I was so happy because I got an 8+. I was like, it was about 2 years ago. She's like, can I see your phone? Can I defile your phone? You have friends like that. You just got a new phone and they got to defile it. Mr. Rogers. I never asked Paul if he did. Mr. Rogers? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Will you be mine? Will you be mine? Will you be my neighbor? I have some pretty good neighbors. So I got one. I do got one. You know what it is? The dolls. Okay. I remember the dolls. Hunting the, what do? Take old dolls and put them on rabbits and go hunting? Oh, shit. One with the real scary thingy. It's running around the neighborhood. No. Mr. Rogers, dolls. Is it always just like shooting off your gun, you know? Right? No, I don't. Oh, my dolls look like the one from Mr. Rogers. How do you think? Yeah, it does. Hello, I'm the queen. Is that the queen? And then we have, hello, I'm the little redhead. What is funny is there's a certain type of person that holds the gene for a redhead because when you have a redhead, like this, and you have like a whole family, they have the gene to hold for that. When I did my DNA, they said I didn't have the gene for a redhead for myself, or I couldn't pass it on to anyone. So I looked to my husband and I said, well, do you have the gene? He has the gene, but he's not going to give it because he's not a female. My kids, yeah. I was hoping to be a redhead this lifetime and nothing. Bless you. Mr. Rogers, I miss that. It's the queen. Oh, I'm here. Miss, he was a good guy. He really, really was good. Yeah, the DNA test. I did it for 2 of the companies that I know of, and they still have my DNA. I told them to keep it, just in case I want to do something funky with it. You spit into a thing and you send it off. Oh, what else did it say? My DNA test stated where most of my family was at, and even over 3,000 years ago, my family was in Greece, and they went through all the what they would call an Ancient Aliens portal areas, where it was wherever people started to rebuild their places and everything was where my family pretty much went. So I have Swedish and German, and I have Polish and Russian. I'm just like a Heinz 57 of the world. And I even have just a little bit of Greek and a little bit of Chinese, like. And I hope that a mosquito don't get me, because then that might take that Chinese away. Yeah, it's over 3,000 years ago. Unless your family's, getting some Chinese ancestors, down the road, you're not going to, I try to tell that to my family, I'm not going to inherit a whole lot. They would say that a lot of the, we had Chinese in us 3,000 years ago. We did. Not anymore. We became a little more selective for some reason. And it stated, I did with 2, it was with Ancestry and Ancestry, really, I was disappointed in, because of the fact that it really didn't, they wanted a ton more money for you to find out the same stuff that here, let me see. is I gotta find the different one. I had done this one and they literally only took 2 weeks. Was it 2 or 3 weeks? It was under a month to come back to me, and Ancestry took, it was 3 months, and then they said it was inconclusive and sent me another thing free to do. And when I did that, it took a month and a half. So for Ancestry, it took almost a half a year to do what I had stated this on my channel too. When I was doing the DNA test, and I put everything on there, what it said. And 23andMe is what I did. 23andMe, and 23andMe was really good. And I paid, I think, $20 extra so I could find out, other stuff like health reasons and stuff like that. My side is, ugh. So, crap, I'm gonna have to walk that over later. What I found out that my family moved over, what they call portals. You ever heard of that? They talk about it and I thought it was birds. The portals in which were open throughout the world is where my family went. That's why we have so much of different stuff in us, because that's where our family, moved. It was like being in the Air Force, but every 500 years or so, you move to a different continent altogether. And that's what I am seeing in my DNA is my family didn't stay in like a continent for, its entirety of the family. We literally moved from continent to continent to wherever the power source of the vortex or whatever you want to call, where people can go into and move to a different place altogether. And all those places are there. It's really weird because I was looking it up and thinking, this is weird, because I was writing everything down and they have everything not written down. So I have to take pictures and keep it in my phone. Oh my God, that must have been fun to get a picture with Mr. Rogers. I worked with a young man who said that's the reason why he never got into drugs, was because he didn't have a father figure. He's seen Mr. Rogers as a father figure. Can you believe that? I was like, wow, that blew me away, because his mother was he went through a hard time with his life for, getting jobs and stuff, and he got back on track. Yes. You know what? Get your DNA done. I did mine with 23andMe, and you can go to save the money. I always say any way you could save the money is you would go. The best time is when they have Father's Day, which passed, but they have on eBay. You can get them. I would say if you get them for $50, you're doing pretty good, because they go for about $100. Some of them are $59. I don't know what 23andMe is a little bit cheaper because they don't have the big ancestry. So I did both of them to be on the safe side. Like, maybe what if I have family members who didn't do ancestry and did 23andMe, and the other way around. And it took almost 6 months for ancestry to actually get my DNA done. Instead of saying, hey, this is inconclusive, let me send this back to you in less than a month's time. It took like literally 3 months, where 23andMe was under a month. So I weighed out that the inconvenience of almost 6 months for ancestry is they have, for a lot more money, of course, you can be integrated and you can actually have live chats with family members that you have. You can actually chat with them, but that costs money. That's the only difference. If you want to spend like $20 or $30 per month to go on their little live chats and everything, that's great. Oh, I didn't see what you took off. Darn it. Yeah, it's definitely is. You have to get it tested. Oh, oh yeah, we get a, oh, we weren't told that. Really? We have to get a slab for the container? Huh. We're going to have to get a slab for our container, Paul Dana. Really?
Who said you need a slab? Who said you need a slab?
Oh, I was just, Casey on here says we'll need a slab for our container.
Maybe if you live in the city.
Oh.
Our fucking yard's all gravel.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a lot of concrete. If you're gonna put a slab, you might as well put it in the garage.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I called I'm thinking of this morning, tomorrow, calling my lawyer's office and not telling them I'm putting it on live because I'm tired of them skirting the thing. I want to go, well, you want me to, could you have a message? Did you want me to come in? I could sign it and we can call today. Oh, do we need a container or do we need a slab for the container? No, we don't need a slab that we know, but we need a container. Oh, my husband said no because we have a gravel. Everything's gravel. That's what he said. Just going by what he said. Yeah, because we're pretty good on, oh yeah. And stuff. You know what I would love to get for dolls? They were selling them back in the day. You remember when they made fun of Star Wars and they had what was that one? May the Schwartz be with you. Star Schwartz or whatever. He had those like dolls, where he was playing the thing. Schwartz, yeah. They had them for sale a while back. Where was it? At this goofy store. It's in every mall. And I really wanted to get it. I wish I would have gotten it. My kids talked me out of it. They were on sale. I could have gotten the whole deal for like $80, and it was like with all of them, with the little female R2D2 and all that. Yeah. Oh God, may the Schwartz be with you. That's the kind of movie you watch when you had customer service bad days, That's the kind of movies you watch. That was one of my another one, which is, of course, the search. You have these English guys, and you have this one guy behind everyone going click, 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 click. So I got a new T-shirt. I was showing everybody my new T-shirts and stuff. But I got some new T-shirts, and my husband's like, "You should." I love Monty Python. It says, "Let's not bicker and argue over who killed who." So, like, then I have. How you do? Then I got a Detroit one because I complained that I don't have one that's sexy. I have one that's like two of these together. Yeah, it's like real big. In fact, I gave it to my husband. I said, I can fit another person in me here. I know. I love the Holy Grail. It is very dark. Then there's the light Brian. Yeah, that's how I was brought up, the life of Brian. I'm going to get going because everyone has to be kind of quiet when I do it in here. That's why a lot of times I do it outside because I can be noisy and stuff, and people can be noisy in here. I appreciate everyone coming here. I will be on at 9 o'clock tonight. I mean, tomorrow night might be a little bit later. I got Funko. I'll tell you if I won or not. I'll try to get in at 9 or even a little bit after. Just I will make a quick video saying I'm coming on. Don't worry, and I'll tell you approximate time. And I should be done by 9. Usually it's done by 8:30, and I get like a little timing. Yeah. Okay, see you then. All right. Good night. We can be loud and noisy.